girl Anika and welcome back to my channel. Today is Vlogmas day 4. Can y'all believe it? I've literally made it to day 4. Kind of didn't though, because the first couple of days were all just like crammed together, but neither here nor there. Thank y'all for coming back and tuning in with your girl. I have been waiting to bring y'all this video for like so long. Like, I'm not even kidding, so long. This note has been sitting in my iPad to do this video for about like 3 to 4 months now, which is really sad. Y'all know I just took my little 1-month hiatus, but your girl is back. I'm trying to go ahead and stick to Vlogmas for 25 days. So if you are new here, my name is Anika. Don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, just because it really does help my channel and it helps us grow as a family. I know a lot of y'all that have just subscribed have came over from TikTok, so thank y'all for coming over from that platform and supporting me on this one. I really appreciate it. Like, things have been changing, y'all, but go ahead and watch my vlog if you already haven't to see what's been changing in my life. But if you haven't already read the title down below, which you already have, hello, that's the reason why you clicked on this video. This is what you want to see. Today's video is going to be 10 ways to level up your feminine hygiene. It's the winter time, and I know we're not getting out as much, sis, but that doesn't mean that you do not need to be looking good, smelling good, and being at your best. And these may be tips that you already know. And kudos to you, because I feel like everybody should know this. This is why I am giving out the tips, because there are people that unfortunately don't know, and I want to be there to help you, because you know, a lot of the times growing up, nobody was really there to help me and tell me about my body. So I like to give back on my channel and help my younger viewers and just my viewers in general just feel better about themselves, because we are all for body positivity over here. But if you guys have questions about what I'm wearing, this shirt is from Shein, this necklace is from Shein, rings are from Shein. Do not clock me about my nails. I know I need to get them done. Girl, it's Christmas. Other priorities are in the way. Also, earrings are from Shein. Everything is really from Shein besides my pants. These are from Pretty Little Thing. So first on my list is going to be right after you get out the shower, go ahead and invest in a body oil. My body oil that I like is from Dr. Teal's. If you've watched some of my shower routines before, you know that Dr. Teal's smells so good. I use it all the time. I even use their body scrubs. I like to apply an oil, and not just because, you know, I want to moisturize my body, but also adding an oil on your body before you add perfume can help lock that perfume in, and that's how you're going to smell good all day. I know some of y'all be watching these smell good all day videos, but are they telling you how to really lock the scent in? They telling you how you can smell good, but they're not telling you how you can lock the scent in. So trust me, put some on your little pressure points, the little hot points in your body, which is like your arms and your neck, and then like in between your thighs and stuff like that. Add oil there and spray perfume there as well. And come back to this video and let me know if you smell good all day long, because I want y'all to come back to tell everybody else. I already know this is gonna work. But yeah, I had to add that as number 1 because that's my biggest thing. A lot of people always ask me, Anika, how do you always smell so good? And that's what it is. I'll just let y'all know my biggest secret. You're welcome. So the next thing on my list is, if you are suffering from ingrowns, I feel like the best way to treat those, like ingrowns underneath your arm or ingrowns in between the crack of your legs, like, we're old. Everybody is mature. Let's not make it seem like not one person in the world gets ingrowns. Like, and as a girl, I feel like we get them the most because we shave the most. Like me, I shave my whole body. If you watch my shower routines, you know I religiously shave my arms, my legs, everywhere on my body. There's no hair in sight. I like to go in with my Tint Skin or my Tree Hut skin solution to help with, you know, after shaving and just ingrowns, things like that. But sometimes that does not work out. So I feel like the best way to treat those is to make sure you're always using like a warm towel. I would say 3 to 4 times a day. Make sure you are getting it really hot and applying that pressure to wherever you have those ingrowns. Also, like I said, you do want to go in with some Tint Skin, or there is a Tree Hut solution as well. They both really do the same thing, but they're supposed to help with ingrowns and fading them over time. Try to stay away from tight clothing. If you're going to sleep at night, don't have on a really restricting tight shirt, because that's not giving your arms, you know, no air to breathe. And the same thing for your downstairs area. I just go to sleep with no underwear at all. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't wear any clothes, y'all, because I don't want to take no risks. So I just sleep with nothing on at all, just because it's a lot safer and it just will help you down the long run. Like, you don't want to be restricting your downstairs area and you start getting an infection and a smell, and it's just not a pretty sight. So try sleeping without anything on at night, or at least no undergarments or tight clothes, and watch things change for you. You may not have as many I would say if you don't want to have any at all, try switching over to like waxing or maybe laser so that you don't have to shave as much. Next on my list of things you need to know, let's talk about in-shower moisturizers. So a lot of people, when I started making my shower routines, used to always reach out to me and ask me what type of products I use and how do I keep my body moisturized, because they've tried similar products like certain body washes that I use, and they said that it tends to dry their skin out. So I told them, you know, I'm all about moisturizing my whole body. I use in-shower moisturizers. I have one from, I believe it's Nivea. I have one from Soap and Glory, and I have one from Olay. Olay has the lavender nighttime one. My favorite, you guys, is actually the Olay one, just because I feel like I'm gonna use it in the morning and night, and it makes me feel super good. The one from Soap and Glory is good, but I just feel like Olay is just beating a girl at this point. So if you feel like you get out the shower and your body wash is just stripping on your skin, or lotion just isn't enough, I would say try using an in-shower moisturizer, or either using like a whipped body butter. Whipped body butter, sometimes it will give you that extra glow that you need, and sometimes it will give you that extra moisture that you need. I like Trader Joe's body butter. It's not really glowy, but it does make your skin feel super moisturized. So if you use your in-shower moisturizer, your oil, and your body butter, you are gonna be glowing from head to toe, and you're gonna feel good all night long, all morning long, whenever you do this routine. Next on my list, guys, let's talk about suppositories and let's talk about oral vitamins. So a lot of people don't know that you could actually go to the store and buy vitamins that will help you with your body in general and your downstairs area. The vitamins that I like are from Ollie, and it's their Happy Hoo-Ha vitamins, and those are good for just vaginal health overall. And I feel like when I take those, my hoo-ha area down there always feels like it's at its best. If I'm feeling like, you know, something is not right down there, I'll go ahead and pop a Happy Hoo-Ha, and maybe I'll do like a boric acid suppository. The ones that I like are the ones from the Love Killer. Girl, I get them from Target. I will put a picture right here. But I really like those ones. I started using boric acid suppositories because I used to see my sister use those, and I've heard about lots of other women using them, and I never just knew why. Like, I just was like, okay, well, can't you just go to the doctor if you're not feeling good down there? But I don't know if I'm just the only black woman that, well, I know I'm not the only black woman that experiences this, but when I go to the doctor, if I'm not feeling good down there, they just prescribe the same medicine, and I feel like sometimes it either comes back sooner or it's just not taken care of at all. So I feel like the best way to kind of treat yourself at home is to try those, because I feel like sometimes you're just not feeling okay 24/7, and that's okay. So sometimes I'll just go in the bathroom, pop one you're supposed to take at night. Don't do anything after you do it, but when you wake up in the morning, everything is just gonna be soaking wet. So just go ahead and sleep with a towel. But I'm telling you, that usually clears up everything. Like, I don't have to worry about that. I usually take that, my Happy Hoo-Ha, and drink my cranberry juice, and I take also my cranberry supplements. So that's, you know, we're getting back into vitamins. And I did just look up a definition here, you guys, because I don't know everything, but it's saying that boric acid helps to promote the proper acid balance in the vagina. It's used to help treat yeast infections of the vagina and relieve symptoms such as itching, burning. This medicine may be used for other purposes, but you always want to consult your healthcare provider if you have questions. So like I said, if you're not feeling good down there and you feel like you have a yeast infection coming on, or if you've had reoccurring BV that just does not go away, I feel like y'all should just go ahead and try some boric acid suppositories, and I feel like your life could be changed. Moving on, you guys, I wanted to also talk about some things that you can naturally take that's going to help you and your hoo-ha area feel great all the time. So I did already mention earlier that taking cranberry juice is really good, or you can just take the cranberry juice, well, the cranberry supplements. I just like drinking cranberry because those supplements sometimes it just tastes so nasty, y'all, and I'm just not for it. I will literally let the bag sit there the whole time, so I'd rather just drink my cranberry juice. And another thing I want to talk to you about is yogurt. Now, all of you guys know that yogurt has bacteria in it, right? So if you didn't know, the hoo-ha area contains large amounts of good bacteria, and yogurt can increase that good bacteria. So if you are just not feeling good down there, I wouldn't say slather yogurt down there. Take your supplements, take your yogurt, and take your cranberry juice, and you are going to feel a lot better. So next I want to talk about dry brushing. I know a lot of you have seen me do this in my videos before, where I will take a brush that a lot of people tend to use actually in the shower, which is really crazy because that brush is really hard. I like the one from Eco Tools, you guys, and it's their dry brush. You typically dry brush to promote healthy blood flow. It's good for getting rid of cellulite, and it also is good for scraping dead skin cells off of your body. And it's good to do before you get in the shower, just to get all of that off before you actually start exfoliating and washing your body, even though that is exfoliating, but you get what I'm saying. So if you have like stretch marks on your arm or on your leg, or your legs just look chunky, I swear if you just dry brush every day, you'll start to see a difference in your arms. I know I do be having like a little bit of stretch marks on my arm right here, and I dry brush all the time. And it kind of made that area kind of feel smooth, and it makes my skin feel really, really smooth as well. Next, this is something that everybody should know already, but I'm just saying it because, like I said before, not a lot of people know this, but if you are a woman, what you want to do is stay away from all scented products. Soap and water is really good for down there, as long as it's not scented. A lot of people will tell you not to use soap down there, but I like to use Dove bar soap, and I never have an issue. I feel like I cannot go without soap, because I feel like when you go without soap, that's when you start smelling like onions. Like, you can do soap and water, but whenever you get stinky again, it's gonna smell really bad. So I prefer to use a bar of soap. You do not have to use a feminine wash. I tell people all the time, when I used to use feminine washes, they used to always throw my pH off all the time. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And I don't know if it was just because I was using Summer's Eve and I knew that, you know, Summer's Eve was not good. But I've also tried, what's that brand called? I had to think about it, y'all. So Honey Pot, that's what it's called. I use the Honey Pot one as well, where you just gotta put it in your hand and just use your hand to just massage down there and work it through there. And that, y'all, was tearing me up so bad. Like, I was using it thinking like, oh, maybe it's just something else that's starting. No. As soon as I stopped using that, that's when everything cleared up. So I feel like, make sure you're not using anything scented down there. If you are, just stop right away, just because that's not good. And that's probably why, if you do smell some type of way, that's why. The next topic that we are going to talk about is actually deodorant versus antiperspirant. So a lot of people actually do not know the difference between a deodorant and an antiperspirant. So I'm going to tell you the difference so you know how to shop for your deodorant. Y'all, I was today years old when I found it as well. I literally found out about this like, what, 2 months ago? Because usually when I go to the store, I just pick up the deodorant that I like, and I never just knew like if it was a deodorant or it's an antiperspirant. I just pick it up because that's what I like. But I did write it down here. And so for deodorant, if you have no problem with sweating and things like that, you just want to get a regular deodorant, because deodorant is used for masking odor. Now, antiperspirant is basically for stopping sweat. So if you feel like you're sweating a lot and your deodorant is not doing the job for you, you need to go ahead and switch over to an antiperspirant, because you're not using the right product and you're going to continue to keep sweating while smelling good. Who just wants to smell good but be a sweaty mess? The next topic I want to talk to you guys about is actually acne. So y'all know I am on my acne journey, and this is more so for my ladies with acne. So if you have not heard about salicylic acid, go ahead and throw everything you got away and get your salicylic acid if you're not working with a dermatologist, because salicylic acid is really good for treating acne and getting rid of that acne. So I like to use a salicylic face wash. Sorry y'all, my camera just really cut off on me, but I forgot what I was even talking about. I think I was just talking about salicylic acid. So yeah, I like to use a salicylic acid face wash. It's from CeraVe, however you say it, who cares? But I like to use a salicylic acid face wash, and I like to use a salicylic acid body wash. And I think I have 2 different types of salicylic acid body washes. I like the one from Naturium the most, just because Naturium feels so good against your skin, and then they also have one from Dove. But if I had to give y'all a recommendation, I would say get the one from Naturium. It is $13, but I swear to y'all, it is worth it. Look at me losing another ring. But let's just go ahead and move on to the next one. So if your breath is not smelling as fresh as you would like it to, ask yourself, do you brush your tongue? I feel like you should know as a woman, or if you don't know, I'm here to tell you that you need to be brushing your tongue. Now they have tongue scrapers that you can actually buy on Amazon to just scrape all of those dead germs off of your tongue. And if you are scraping dead germs off of your tongue, I feel like maybe you just need to invest in a really good mouthwash. Now the mouthwash that I use and I really like is from TheraBreath. TheraBreath is really good for keeping your breath fresh for 24 hours. And if I had to really stand behind a mouthwash, I would really say TheraBreath is that girl. It's a little expensive, but if you got a Costco card, you can go get 2 for almost half the price. But TheraBreath is really good. Right now I'm using their Dazzling Mint flavor because that one is also good for whitening your teeth. I also like Crest 3D White. That one smells so good on your breath, and it actually foams, so it makes sure it gets all of that bad gunk out your mouth. But also I feel like you need to make sure you are flossing. So if you have a good mouthwash, if you're scraping your tongue, maybe flossing is what you need to do as well, because even if you don't see stuff in your teeth, that don't mean it's not there. And me and my boyfriend actually had this conversation yesterday because I was telling him I had fell off my flossing for a little while, but I had to keep telling myself, like, girl, just because you don't see nothing in your teeth, don't be lazy and just brush and mouthwash and get out. Floss your teeth. It's good for your health. But yeah, y'all, that's all I have here. I just wanted to do a quick tip video and run through a few tips I feel like every woman should know, and how you can, you know, just level up your hygiene in general. So if you like the tips that I share down below, go ahead and share a tip down with me, because that's what we do. We're a community. We share tips with each other. If you're not already following me on TikTok, make sure you're doing that as well, and Instagram. Make sure you're subscribed before you leave today. Watch another video. I would really love you if you did. And stay tuned for Vlogmas because we got a lot more coming. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one.